What's up everyone, it's Evan at Fit First here talking about the NovaBlast 5. This shoe was supposed to be in store December 1st, but port strikes, Canada Post, so much going on. This got kicked back into January, so finally we're gonna be able to play with this shoe. NovaBlast, it's light, it's fast, it's springy, and hey, maybe it's your new spring half marathon, full marathon shoe. I gotta say the NovaBlast 4 was probably the shoe that we could have carried more of, could have fit more of, could have leaned into a little further. It was still, again, 1, 2, and 3 was a bit fringe. 4 really just exploded onto the scene and was a huge winner for Asics and for us for the pairs that we did carry. So 4 to 5, it's gonna be, again, working off that momentum. I expect that NovaBlast family and trajectory to just continue to bomb up and to the right. Huge success coming off the 4, built into the 5. Running popularity is booming right now, and this is a shoe that is capturing that new runner who's curious about technology, but again, at $180, it's really approachable. This upper is gonna melt away off your foot. It's gonna feel really soft and forgiving and almost like you're gonna forget about it. It's wide enough in the toe box that we can splay our foot for these longer runs or that bit of swelling, or if you're like me and you've got that slightly wider foot, the accommodation is there. It's not gonna feel sloppy, but it is gonna feel accommodative and forgiving. Then I love Asics because they really do pad the heel liner of that foam or put a great little memory foam heel liner. So really soft, that narrows the heel and really locks you in, stops any sort of heel slippage, which can occur really easily in shoes, especially if you have a wider forefoot and a narrower heel. But it's not all soft. So what I love to see from a shoe, and I kind of almost demand from brands, is that they still put in this firm heel counter that has structure. You're not gonna feel that rigidity because of that soft foam all around. And instead, that heel counter is gonna control, the soft foam is gonna cushion, and you should feel this just nice lock held feel. So for a runner or for somebody who's kind of working this into their half marathon, maybe you have your first half marathon coming up in the spring, this is a wicked shoe to try. If you have a little bit of a wider foot, it's gonna accommodate you just fine. If you have a regular foot, it's gonna lock you in as well. If you like that more mesh, really seamless, breathable, melt off my foot upper with this springy, propel me forward sort of foam, you're really gonna love that NovaBlast 5. Where you might not love the NovaBlast 5 is if you want something that is more structured and stable and kind of that firm, really pronounced rocker, higher protection off the ground. This is a shoe that you might not absolutely fall in love with. You might love it for your short stuff, but once you get longer, you'll be demanding more. For most of our guests, where I'm gonna kind of position this is for somebody who is that all day kind of doesn't really consider themselves a runner, but maybe got tricked into signing up for a half marathon, and they want a shoe that they can kind of still do a bit of gym stuff, and walk the dog, but also get out and pick up the pace and get a couple of solid workouts in and push beyond that 10 into the 21.1 kind of kilometer range. This is a wicked all-around shoe at $180. You don't have to kind of shell out into those plated $250, $300 shoes to still feel fast. And so it adds that kind of versatility and maybe approachability that unfortunately a lot of these shoe releases are coming in really expensive and over technical. This is a shoe that's packed with technology, a lot of innovation from Asics, but again is approachable, it's easy to jump into. You should be able to just lace this up and get out the door and get running. It's a shoe that is gonna be kind of hitting and be a little more niche because it's about bounce, it's about young, it's about fast, it's about kind of really fitting and molding to the foot. And for that reason, we're really excited to have it on the floor. You know, there's a lot of shoes in that high stack, $200 price plus price point. And that's really kind of super competitive and overdone. Here at $180, it's gonna feel good, you're gonna lace it up, you're gonna get out for a run. We're gonna keep that easy. So NovaBlast 5 is in-store and online as of January 2025 in Canada. Come on down to the store, let's try it on, let's have a conversation. If you've worn the 4 before and are thinking about the 5, leave us a comment or stop by the store. We'd love to hear from you, listen to your feedback, and kind of give you our opinion, again, as shoe fitters. So thanks so much for listening to the video, and we'll see you next time.